Teaching is the one thing I thought I did not want to do. My mom was a teacher, and she wore the apple clothes, you know, the wooden necklaces and the skirts, and that wasn't really my style, so I thought I'll never be a teacher. And then in my mid-20s, I was in between jobs, and there was a job at her school, and so I went and applied and you know, took an assistant job. And it probably was more than a day, but it feels like it was that day that I realized that teaching was what I was supposed to do. I loved interacting with the kids, and 29 years later, I'm still doing it. Today, what you're going to do is you are working on finishing your slides for the presentation. Remember, what is the purpose of the presentation?
We're making a travel brochure about Africa and the best way to bring people to Africa.
What do you think you need to have included on these slides that's going to make the family purchase your vacation? I started out as a teaching assistant. I was in middle school, and I did 5th through 8th content mastery, where, you know, kids came in with all different assignments. And so I knew pretty early on that I enjoyed the interaction with the kids. The district I was at had a lot of, you know, difficult stories where kids, you know, had not enough to eat, or they were the caregivers, or those kind of things. And so early on, I knew that I wanted to be like a safe place for kids to come and not have to feel the responsibility. So it was my job to make sure that they felt successful academically, and so I would work to find different ways to support them. There are ways to find answers to giving them supports, whether it's people or whether it's books. And I wanted school to be a safe place for students.
My confidence in speaking grew a lot because Ms. Wilson really helps us and encourages us to lead.
Throughout 6th grade, I've learned that being a leader means like making sure to include everyone and making sure you let everyone make sure they're respected and that they feel that their ideas are shared.
I used to hate talking in front of people, but now Ms. Wilson has pushed me out of my comfort zone. So now I can talk in front of the entire school.
I moved twice in 5th grade, and then I moved in the middle of 7th grade. My dad had a chronic illness and he had a heart attack, and so when we moved to the Dallas area, it was the middle of 7th grade, and I didn't know anybody, and I was insecure, and it was a teacher that took me under her wing, and she just made sure that I had someone to talk to. She wasn't touchy-feely, she wasn't particularly loving, she was pretty crotchety, but she would, you know, ask me a question here or there and just make sure that, you know, I was starting to feel acclimated. And I think that's where I knew going forward, when I started working with children, the importance of that relationship.
Last year, I was struggling with social studies. It was not always my strongest subject, but now that I'm in 6th grade and Ms. Wilson has helped me through challenges and how, like, don't always doubt yourself even when things are hard, and now I have a straight A in social studies.
I was not very good at world cultures. I didn't understand it very good, and Ms. Wilson helped me grow in my learning area too. She showed me lots of pictures, and she explains very well on why things happen in the world this way.
Ms. Wilson has gave me confidence not only to write today, but professionally as a career when I get older.
I am, you know, honored and humbled by the administration and whoever selected me for District Teacher of the Year. You know, I hope that I can continue to represent Allen well and for the kind of district that it really is.
Congratulations on being Elementary Teacher of the Year, Ms. Wilson.
Congratulations, Ms. Wilson.
Congratulations, Ms. Wilson, for being Teacher of the Year.
Congratulations, Ms. Wilson.